It's India's biggest festival of the year and celebrated by Hindus around the world. Deepavali, or the Festival of Lights, marks the triumph of good over evil.
And as with any occasion, food is front and center. From the sweet to the savory, here's Teresa Tang now with a closer look at the delicious side of Deepavali.
It's that time of year again, anticipation lacing the air of Singapore's Little India. Deepavali, or the Hindu Festival of Lights, brings out revelers in droves. And for some, the buzzing bazaar means one thing: a trip to Muhammad Ismail's stall. Sweets are central to celebrations. Some customers coming here for years to get their fill.
Every time when I come to Little India, I'm like, okay, let's grab this, let's grab that. And then I'm here today to grab all his sweets actually. So I told him, okay, I have a big list, a long list. Get ready for it, yeah. It's everyday Diwali till the Diwali comes actually.
More than 10 years since I was young, I've known them. I've been coming over. Every year they open up a bazaar and they are here. So their cookies have improved. Like now, you've got more than 90 varieties. So you have a lot of big range of items to choose from. So every time we've got new things to choose every year.
Now, I don't even know where to begin, Ismail, because this is just a beautiful spread. Let's start off with some of the more traditional treats during Deepavali.
Hi Teresa, let me just start off by introducing you to some of the more traditional sweets that we actually have. So we actually have about 6 varieties of sweets which people mostly use it for the festive, especially for the prayers. So this is more of traditional sweets over here. So we have laddu.
Okay.
And jalebi. This two is actually the most sellable. Followed by, of course, this is muruku, which has no introduction needed for this, because this is definitely a must-have for all Indian traditional households. Maybe you can just give it a small try.
I'll take a bit, yeah. Do you like this?
Yes, of course.
Who doesn't, right?
Yeah, who doesn't?
Oh, wow.
So this is actually a homemade traditional one. So people also actually make it a point to do it at home. But of course, with all the visitors coming over, definitely they can't do everything at home. So this way they actually go out, they actually purchase more of the varieties so they can actually have for everybody. But muruku doesn't just come in just one variety.
I was going to say, I see a lot of other types of muruku here.
So we actually have over 15 varieties of muruku. But these items are more of traditional Indian sweets and savories.
And there are some really interesting modern twists to Deepavali in terms of the treats available.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
So if you look at all these festive cookies here, one very famous one will be pineapple jam tarts.
Oh yeah.
So this is more of like a Singapore tradition. So it's just not secluded for Chinese New Year or Hari Raya. So it's also it's like a main must-have for Deepavali.
So, would you have a favorite?
My favorite actually would be Nutella cookies.
Nutella cookies?
Yes. This one we actually come out just this year, and it's been actually a customer favorite also.
I think I'll take one of these.
Sure.
Why do you think these treats are so important to Deepavali?
It's very important as every festive season, food is the main thing that we actually indulge on. So this kind of festive cookies actually started before they actually go into the main course of dish, when they're actually having family get-together, gathering, when they're chit-chatting at home on the festive day itself.
While some opt for the store-bought, others still relish the homemade. One treat in particular, muruku, that means twisted, is often the first dish served. Muhammad Faisal is Muslim, but Deepavali is a special time of year for him too.
We have a lot of Hindu friends, neighbors, like my best friend is a Hindu. So I used to make my time free on Deepavali itself so that I can spend my day with him on his house and eat his tidbits and food. Main thing must be fresh, must be crispy, must be soft also at the same time, because it cannot be too hard also. Must be crispy and must have the butter taste, and must have the coconut milk taste.
Meet Sultan Bivi, also known as Muruku Auntie. She has been making the savory snack for decades. Recipes passed on to her by her mother.
Here we are in Auntie Muruku's kitchen, and this is where all the magic happens. And we're lucky enough to have her show us how it's done. Auntie, we could smell the delicious muruku before we even came into the kitchen. Tell me what ingredients you need.
Okay, I'll explain to you. These are muruku flour. It is, we have to put a mixture of this coconut milk, butter. I mix inside and a bit salt. I put inside this flour mixture. And then this is the cumin seed and the sesame seed. I mix in also. So after that, all put in. Okay, before that, you have to heat up the oil first. Okay, you put in, press in. Okay, okay. Okay, then you put here first. You do as many as you can. Prepare first. Okay, you see, huh? Okay, like that. Okay, prepare first, then easier for us to put in.
You need a lot of strength in your arms, I think.
Why not you try? It's okay, no, it's okay. Look, maybe you see me pressing difficult. It's not difficult, easy. You know. For example, in Indian house, in Malay house, they like this. Must be muruku. They have to. Even children go, even the tasks are there, but they will go for muruku first. The kids also.
And there are different flavors, muruku,
yeah,
right?
we have, but mostly I go for this type because my children like this one. The other some get spicy, they don't like. Then some the sweet one also have.
So you do everything for your kids?
Yeah, kids, my neighbors. Indian house mostly have all this muruku lah. As long as there's muruku there, they're excited when you take for the muruku for them.
It goes with anything.
Yes.
Okay, so you've shaped some now, and then what's next?
You have to fry it in the oil.
Okay.
An all-encompassing extravaganza as revelers take in the sights, sounds, and flavors of this ancient festival.
Deepavali is an international festival. We celebrate good over evil. So everybody comes together. It's a festival of lights. Everybody come together celebrating. And at the end of the day, it's all about food. So, any race, any religion, all come together to celebrate triumph over evil.
So I have to say I was pretty full after that shoot because I got to try quite a few of those treats, and it's amazing how there are certain elements of Deepavali that are universal, like those pineapple tarts, which I associate with Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
But they said no, it's also for our holiday, and I think it's amazing that they've adapted to the point where there are some treats in Singapore that you can't even get in India. So like the Nutella cookies, and there's also Oreo cookies, so it's modernized.
Did you try any of that sweet treat called janggery or jalebi?
I didn't try those.
It's so
no.
good.
Is it?
It is
So you didn't try anything
amazing.
sweet?
I tried the savory mostly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did the story, something similar 3 years ago. Also went to Little India, and well, I ate all the sweet stuff, and I was just like, oh, this is really nice. This is really.
Because you were
nice.
saying you were pregnant at the time
I was
as well.
pregnant, and I really needed something sweet, and it was just so much, right? And it was just spoiled for
visually,
choice.
yes,
Yeah.
visually amazing. And yeah, you may have noticed the family in that story is Muslim, and they have so many Hindu friends. They often cook together, and it's become a multicultural festival in a way.
Yeah, it's great going to Little India this time of the year as well because it's so well lit.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so decorative.
There are sparklers.
It's a nice
there's
tourist trap
people are
as well.
doing like henna tattoos. Everyone's just eating and shopping at the same time. It's a fantastic.
I was
time.
there last week on a Tuesday, I believe, in the morning, and it was packed. And I was thinking, don't these people have work? Don't they have places to be? But
Did you
people are
buy
celebrating.
any other souvenirs home that day?
I brought some muruku back for the office, and
It
was
went
gone.
quick. I never had a chance
Neither did
to
I.
have a go at it.
'Cause you ate it.
Unfortunately, no, I didn't.
I'm
I didn't have
joking.
any.
Someone ate it.
Someone sent an email. Remember that, saying, "Who ate all the muruku? It's gone." And I was like, I lucked out.
Freshly made muruku must be pretty
Oh
something.
my gosh, it was amazing. My first time trying it, and it was so crispy. It wasn't too oily.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
Yeah, the worst type would be the ones that are really, really hard, which sometimes my mom keeps for months on
They're
end
like
and says it's
gobstoppers.
fresh. Yeah, it's like jawbreakers, but it's a nice treat. Thanks.